Don't you walk away! Blair, I just need one word from you. Have you given up on Adrian for good? If you don't love him anymore, just tell me. I swear I'll never bother you again.
Adrian's heart hung in the balance. Our eyes met briefly, then slid away. If you keep harassing me, I'll call the police. Even if you're not an American citizen, they can still hold you. As for your question, that's my private business. I don't owe you an answer. On the way home, my car broke down. Just as I was about to call roadside assistance, a G-Wagon pulled up in front of me.
Need help?
A handsome man got out, his voice cool. I already called for help. He nodded, then rolled up his sleeves and popped my hood. After a brief look, he said,
You have a flat tire. If you need help, I can change it for you.
What do I do?
I moved closer, keeping a polite distance.
He parked his car beside the road. After some work I couldn't follow, he closed my hood.
Try it now.
I got in, started the engine, and drove a short distance. It worked. I pulled up beside him and rolled down my window.
Thanks. Let me transfer you something for your trouble.
I don't need money. If we meet again, you can buy me dinner. If not, just consider it a good deed.
He drove off before I could respond. The moment I threw away our wedding ring, I stopped loving you. Maybe there were lingering feelings then, but it's been 6 months. Everything's settled. If you can stop talking about remarriage and stop harassing me, we can be friends. If not, I'd rather be strangers. Don't contact me anymore. I watched the typing indicator for a long time. Finally, he sent, I understand. I won't cross the line again. After my shower, I saw my bank account had a transfer of $40,000 with a note, anniversary gift money. Now we're even. I didn't send it back. I'd never even worn the $35,000 watch, and the rest could count as compensation. I wasn't going to pretend to be noble about money. Then a friend request popped up on WhatsApp. The profile picture was a cream-colored cat with short heegs, and the name was simply Oliver. I usually don't accept strangers, so I declined. Another request came immediately, this time with a question mark. I wrote back, "Who are you?" He replied, "Didn't the school tell you? We're going to Y City for a seminar tomorrow. You're riding with me." I suddenly remembered. The school had organized a trip for young teachers to Y City. I'd signed up late and been assigned to the last group. I hadn't noticed who else was in it. I accepted the request. "Hi, I'm Blair, the assistant professor of Foreign Languages College." He was terse, Oliver Sutton. I was about to screenshot his profile to show my friend when Oliver sent another message. "Meet at the school gate tomorrow. Our group has just the 2 of us. I drive a G-War, plate number J8888. The next morning, I arrived at the school gate on time. Other teachers were already gathered, whispering excitedly. "You're lucky, Blair. I hear Oliver transferred from Washington, D.C. He's very handsome." "Yeah, he just got here and already organized this trip. Young and accomplished. Since you're not considering your Dr. X anymore, maybe you should look into Oliver. Definitely quality." As they chattered, I pieced together what I knew. Oliver was about my age, good-looking, single, and came from a notable background. For some reason, the image of the man who'd fixed my car yesterday came to mind. The teachers climbed into their assigned cars. Soon, only I was left at the gate with my suitcase. I checked my watch. Time was running out. If Oliver was late, I'd be less than impressed. Just then, a familiar G-Wagon pulled up smoothly. It was the same car from yesterday. Before I could react, Oliver got out.
"Think about it, Blair. I'll let you go."
My ex-mother-in-law, hearing the noise, said kindly,
I straightened my rumpled clothes and answered the door. Oliver was standing there, one hand raised to knock again.
I'm hungry.
He looked nothing like the cool, allure man I'd first met. He was like a golden retriever wagging its tail.
When we stopped, I asked.
"What are you laughing at?"
He answered without thinking.
I don't know. I just laughed because you did.
That confirmed it. Oliver only looked cold on the outside. Inside, he was a puppy. He seemed to know Y City well, leading me through narrow lanes to a quaint, ancient-looking street.
My mom's from here. I visited often. This place has Y City specialties with wood-smoked ham and Lafite wine. The wine's from a century-old family business.
His earnest delivery made me smile. He was blushing slightly as he offered to order. I watched his near retreat and took in the shop, hidden in the middle of the city. Antique shelves created a screen, and beyond, blooming roses covered the walls.
This one's called Eden Rose. That one's Pink Eden. There's also Canary Bird, Blue Rain, and Juice Terry. This place is called Eternal Spring. It's a special spot for me. I only bring people I truly connect with.
I looked at him and repeated, connections. He shot me a look.
Then why do you wear a green dress for good luck before exams? Why do you go to the church to pray for your students every New Year?
On the second floor, the table had a perfect view of the blooming garden and the lake beyond. Oliver poured wine, and a server brought dish after dish, all flower decorated. Chrysanthemum fried fish, rose petal soup, magnolia tempari, and finally a peach tree bonsai. When rain fell lightly, the peach blossoms unfurled. Is this enough to make up for what I said?
So, do you forgive me?
If he hadn't reminded me, I might have forgotten. But now I was curious. How did you know all that about me? It was my second year of marriage, when I was teaching a graduating class. That was 3 years ago. How would Oliver know?
He looked at me for a long moment.
Blair, you stand on the bridge watching the scenery. The scenery watchers watches you from above.
I know you're divorced, so what you've suspected is true. None of those were coincidences. I made them happen. This place belongs to my mom. She said that if I ever fell for someone, I should bring her here. So, if you feel offended, if you think I've crossed a line, I'll drive you back after this and never bother you again.
I was quiet for a long time. Then I asked, "Your mom?"
His eyes dimmed.
Weekly church services and hymns. I was praying for her. She was already sick. I think meeting you was her last gift to me.
"I'm sorry, I didn't know," I whispered.
That's not on you. Sorry. I didn't mean to burden you.
Then he smiled wryly. We looked at each other and somehow we both laughed. Here we were, two people who'd just met, apologizing to each other on their first meal together.
Eat. It'll get cold. You can take some home too.
The meal started with some awkwardness, but soon became genuinely pleasant, until a familiar voice broke through.
Blair.
Oliver and I looked up at the same time. Adrian stood in the doorway, wind-blown and breathless. I frowned. Oliver instinctively moved to shield me.
Who are you? Why did you bring her here?
Adrian's eyes went red at the gesture. He strode toward us, trying to keep his composure.
What's it to you? Isn't the ex-husband overstretching?
Oliver's expression went cold. The word ex-husband hit hard. Adrian's face flittered with pain before he turned back to me.
Blair, I came to talk to you. Can we go somewhere else?
I'd thought he'd moved on. Clearly not. Frustrated, I said, "How long are you going to keep this up? Stalking isn't exactly your style, Dr. Cole."
Blair, I just want you to give me a chance to love you. Not a chance. Not while I'm here.
Before I could answer, Oliver cut in coldly. The tension spiked. I tugged Oliver's sleeve to signal that this wasn't worth fighting over.
Don't worry. I won't let him bother you.
Adrian saw our exchange. He swayed slightly.
So this is why you won't come back?
Something in his tone made me uneasy. My ex-mother-in-law's words echoed. Adrian's stubborn. He won't let go until he gets what he wants.
Don't blame Blair just because things aren't going your way. We've only known each other 3 days. We're here because we're seminar partners. Her refusal to reconcile isn't a tantrum or revenge. It's her considered choice.
Besides, you've been divorced 6 months. Isn't it normal for her to have people interested in her? There are plenty of people who appreciate her. You're just the lucky one who got there first.
He ignored Oliver and stepped toward me.
Blair, you loved me for 6 years. How can you just let go? I won't ignore you. I'll never let another woman get too close. I won't ignore you, neglect you. I know you're allergic to daisies. I know you're lactose intolerant. You can have pets at home. I won't expect you to keep my schedule. I won't make you give all the time.
Enough. I stepped out from behind Oliver, facing Adrian coldly. Aside from the Daisy thing, you knew about all the other things that ruined our marriage, didn't you? I didn't understand before why you were kind to everyone except me. But I figured it out. I was wrong from the start. I clenched my fists, but my voice was steady. I started off humble, and because you benefited on that, you acted like I was okay with all your bad behavior. But that's not how love works. I'm a living, breathing person. I was raised with love, and I won't let anyone trample on me under the guise of love. No one has that right. Not even someone I once loved. Let's go. We have outdoor activities tomorrow. He followed quickly. Neither of us looked back at Adrian. Back at the hotel, my phone rang. Camille. I ignored it. Another number called, then another. Finally, I picked up.
Blair, Adrian came to see you today, didn't he?
She was breathing heavily. I didn't answer. I set the phone down and opened my laptop.
I don't know how we ended up like this. After the cafe, he said he never wanted to see me again. We were so good together in the UK. Blair, I don't know what to do. I'm drowning in debt. I can't lose him.
I finished typing and picked up the phone. Are you asking for money or relationship advice? I surprised myself with my own wit. I did well in the divorce settlement. I'm not lending anything. And I don't think I'm the one to ask about love. You called the wrong person.
I wasn't...
Then what? I'll tell you one last time, Adrian and I are done. And as a woman, let me give you some advice. Leaning on men won't get you anywhere. They're the most unreliable thing in the world. I wasn't sure if she heard any of it.
Blair, don't you hate me?
Just before I hung up, she said. I was surprised. I found you annoying at first. You have no boundaries or shame. But really, it was Adrian's fault. If he'd loved you properly, he wouldn't have married me. If he'd loved me properly, he wouldn't have stayed connected to you. We both got hurt.
I understand. Thank you. I'm sorry.
I didn't know if her apology was genuine, but I realized that because of Adrian, two women who'd never known each other became enemies, then made peace. It was absurd, tragic. I resolved never to give my whole heart to any man again. Love makes you lose yourself. I saved Camille's number in my phone instead of blocking it. That night, exhausted and at peace, I slept deeply. So deeply that I didn't hear Oliver's calls the next morning. I woke to his face close to mine. He yelled. I was suddenly fully awake. My pillow was a heavy buckwheat one. I scrambled over.
Are you okay?
He didn't answer.
He was sitting on the floor, one hand covering half his face.
I leaned closer to see the damage. Just then, he dropped his hand and leaned toward me. Suddenly, we were so close I could hear our hearts beating. I blinked, my face slowly growing warm. 15 minutes later, I was in the passenger seat of Oliver's G-Wag, heading to Y-City's famous Capito Park. The flowers were in bloom, a sea of red. I gathered a bag full to take back for my students. Oliver walked behind me with a small DV camera. I didn't mind, only telling him not to film me at unflattering angles. Then a breeze came, scattering petals like rain. I stood in the shower of blossoms, dreamlike. Until my phone rang. It was my ex-mother-in-law.
Blair, come back. Adrian tried to hurt himself.
Oliver heard it too. We looked at each other. I'd known Adrian for 6 years. He was always controlled, never desperate. But he was still my ex-husband. I booked a flight back.
I'm coming with you. We'll take the VIP lane. I'll drive you to the hospital. Someone can pick up my car later.
He'd thought it all through. I didn't argue. By the time we got to the hospital, Adrian was out of danger, lying in the ICU. I looked at his frail form through the glass, not sure what I felt.
Adrian knew exactly where to aim. He wanted to die. The doctors say even if he recovers, he won't be able to operate again.
My stomach dropped. He's brilliant. Even if he can't practice medicine, I stopped. Words were useless. I could only offer hollow comfort.
I should have taught him better. Thank you for coming, Blair. You're a good girl. I thought maybe, since he's willing to change, but I see now it's too much to ask. I won't bring this up again. I'll take Adrian away from here. He won't bother you anymore.
I looked back at Oliver, who was standing there like a lost puppy. I said goodbye and walked toward him. Let's go.
That's it?
I'm not a doctor or a nurse. Why would I stay? An ex-wife should act like an ex-wife. He laughed, the gloom lifting from his eyes. We didn't return to Y City. We went back to school. Half a month later, my ex-mother-in-law text. Adrian is awake. I'm taking him to H City for rehab. I replied, safe travels. After that, I lost touch with Adrian and his family. 3 months later, Oliver and I decided to start dating. One evening, I thought I saw someone who looked like Adrian on the street. But when I turned to look, he was gone. That night, 15 bouquets appeared at my doorstep. 5 had notes saying, "Happy anniversary, Blair." 5 said, "Happy Valentine's Day." 5 said, "Happy birthday." I knew they were from Adrian. Each bouquet held a gift: necklaces, bracelets, luxury store vouchers. Then an unknown number texted, "Blair, I'm moving to H City. I won't be back. Do what you want with these. I hope you and Oliver are happy." I didn't reply. Oliver and I sold the gifts and sent the money back. Adrian returned it with a transfer of $999,999, then delete his account. He disappeared from my world. Time passed. My class was approaching their college entrance exams. Oliver and I went to Italy's Fontana di Trevi to pray, arriving early before the crowds. I asked him what he remembered of the first time he saw me in the church.
He thought carefully.
You had longer hair then. You were thinner. You were kneeling there like a goddess in front of the Jesus. I thought, this is fate.
I rolled my eyes. So, you're saying I'm fat and ugly now? He waved his hands frantically.
That's not what I meant. You looked unhappy back then. It broke my heart. I thought if I could know you, I'd make you gain 10 pounds, be healthy and beautiful.
You're making it sound noble, but you just wanted to ask me out. Don't blastify in front of the god. He made muffled sounds, completely unlike the cool, handsome stranger I'd first met. I laughed. I'd grown used to Adrian's warmth for others and coldness towards me. But Oliver was warm and silly and childish and mature, all for me. With others, he was distant and polite. This, I thought, was what love should be, being your whole self with the one you love. Besides praying for my students, I prayed for us. I prayed that Oliver and I would last, that we would always be honest with each other. Soon after, we arranged for our families to meet for dinner. Both sides got along well, chatting happily about wedding venues and guest lists. The date was set for 3 days after the exams. I didn't lift a finger. Oliver planned everything, showing me the details for approval. He promised to find me the best, most beautiful wedding dress, to make sure I never forgot this day.
That's on Love Shots. Click the link and start binge watching now.